Once there was a man who drifted through life with quiet detachment, cocooned in skepticism. His world revolved around screens, pixels, and virtual battles, while concepts like manifestation seemed to him like poetic nonsense. But one afternoon, as sunlight spilled calmly through the blinds, an unassuming thought settled in his mind. Reality might not be something we encounter. It might be something we filter through the mind's canvas. The idea was so subtle he barely noticed it. He crunched through a modest bag of snacks while idly flipping pages in a book, when a simple phrase caught his attention, like a whisper in a silent room. Wish like a child, believe like the stars are listening. At first, he dismissed it with a smirk, but over time, the sentence returned uninvited, until one evening it cracked something open in him. Tears slipped out before he had time to question why. In that instant, he realized he had already been practicing this law unconsciously, yearning not for greatness, but merely for an ordinary, peaceful life. And that exact simplicity had become his foundation for extraordinary moments. It was only when he released his grip on effort that unexpected beauty poured in, leading him inward to a new understanding. All of this, all of it, starts as emotion in consciousness. He began quietly following his instincts, letting himself be drawn toward things without force or analysis. He started a tiny venture, not because someone advised it, but because his heart leaned in that direction. Everyone around him offered warnings cloaked as wisdom, but he measured advice not by words, but by the energy and lives of those who gave it. Only when someone's energy matched the peace and vitality he sought did he allow their influence in. And so he crafted a business around sincerity, warmth, and joy. His days became lighter, and laughter returned, not with noise, but with nurture. Even the smallest daily moments, like sipping coffee while watching clouds drift, recharged him. That joy echoed outward, gently pulling more positive energy into his life. One day, a seemingly random video on the internet began playing midway through. He recognized it. He'd judged it useless months before. Now, the very same words struck him as profound. He understood then, no matter how valuable the truth is, it cannot reach someone who isn't ready to receive it. That night, sitting by himself, he made a promise. Offer space, but don't chase energy. Protect your time, conserve your essence. Months passed. His business grew, and oddly, a tremor of unease began to hum in the background. Rather than resist it, he lovingly imagined someone taking over his creation and the relief it might bring. Exactly 7 days later, an unexpected acquisition proposal arrived. It was surreal, but undeniable. He saw clearly for the first time how swiftly reality can echo thought when emotion and vision align. After selling, a peaceful phase followed, until his desire to explore expanded markets like stocks and digital currencies emerged. He dived in impulsively and soon lost most of what he'd gained. But instead of sinking, he saw the loss as a mirror, showing him his forgotten humility and the arrogance he had subtly nurtured. That awareness rerouted him once again inward. He calibrated his emotions, reshaped his rhythms, and rebuilt his mental landscape. Every night, he rehearsed the attitude of a successful friend, adopting their tone, beliefs, confidence, until it became natural. Without any visible hustle, abundance began flowing toward him again. The dominoes fell in alignment like they'd been waiting. In that season of reawakening, he recognized 3 anchoring mindsets that magnetized wealth effortlessly. First was the mindset of a sovereign soul, free, centered, and unattached. To treat money not as a goal or a lifeline, but a guest who may stay or leave without disturbing the calm within. Second was the mindset of the energetic steward, someone who moves energy instead of hoarding it. He understood that currency only thrives when it's in motion, and that the universe entrusts flow to those who honor the circuit. Third was the mindset of serene overflow, where you own so much inwardly that outer fluctuations don't tremble your stability. This detachment didn't come from emptiness, but from a full sense of enough. When these mindsets stopped being ideas and became his nature, money returned with more grace than grind. Looking back at the version of himself who scribbled affirmations in a diary while others mocked the idea, he swelled with gratitude. Those imagined visions had solidified into experiences. Every single scene he repeated in his thoughts had taken shape in the world. And today, he speaks with quiet certainty. The real force lives inside you. The voices outside are just passing suggestions. You are the author of your experience. Keep your heart light, carry happiness in your chest, and choose certainty that doesn't strain. That's how you tune into the rhythm of the universal law of alignment. Transformation doesn't have to be heavy. It begins like a smile in the dark, like brushing your teeth every morning. Not dramatic, but consistent. Your thoughts and emotions write the blueprint of your reality. Believe that. Really believe it. And then live like you do. Real change arrives the moment you stop hoping for proof and start embodying trust. This has been Mari's Mind Reset. Until next time, stay mindful.